moving on to the next and final story, we have another person who we just mentioned right before we went into this conversation, and it is none other than Georgina Njenga. Now, Georgina Njenga has been riddled with controversy. Like, she's
going through it.
She has been going through it, but she did go online and she posted a YouTube video about her child. What's that video? It was titled, I'll find it in a bit. She put up a video about her and her child Astra, and how it was called The Making of Astra or something like that. Anyway, basically my routine with Astra. Yes, which she then said she's very pleased to see that when she went on YouTube and it was her first video, she got upwards of 130,000 likes, and we're like, yeah, good for you, girl, good for you. However, at the same time, she's been, again, one of those people who's been plagued with a lot of just nonsense for no reason. One, are you dating anyone? She said, please keep my name out your mouth. If I'm dating someone, that's my business. Two, the whole sex tape thing, that was a whole dramatic situation. But moving into 2024, y'all are still asking her a lot about her body. And this time, it's about the tattoos on her thighs. And of course, they're very prevalent. They're massive tattoos. They look nice on her, of course, but people were very problematic about it. Like, why do you have those tattoos? Unfortunately, she is a public figure, and therefore she had to explain herself. And she said that the reason why she has these tattoos is as a cover up. She was a kiherehere in school, and she decided she was going to take off the chai from the motor, and guess what happened? The chai was like, come and get me. Literally, it came all over, it poured all over her thighs, and she got really burnt and disfigured. And she said that this is an insecurity that she'd had for quite a while, and she needed to cover up that by putting tattoos on top of that, right? Yeah. So basically, the tattoos were cover-ups for this burn, the damage she got from the burning scars, right? But at the same time, y'all are super quick to still come at her. And she said, please, go and inspect my thighs. You will see that these are, no, that's what she said. She said, if you look properly, you will see that these are actually cover-ups for my burn scars. That's what she said. Which, is a little, an interesting thing to tell people. But yeah, that's what she said. Anyway, of course, a lot of people are also like, girl, what do you mean? Where do you get all this money? You're just living and flourishing. How can you just be living and flourishing like this? And they started to claim that she has ambaba, as many other socialites and young women do. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. She was very quick to tell us, y'all need to stop. I do not have ambaba. I am an influencer. Her actual words were, I am an influencer, and that's how I make my money. I'm trying to look for the quote. She said, I influence for brands, period. Just leave me alone. That's how I make my money. Instagram has been one of my biggest primary income earners, and now I'm back on YouTube, and therefore I'm happy that that's another secondary source of income. And I'm just like, can you just let this girl be? Like, can you just let this mother of one child in her 20s just live her life? What's the issue?
I feel like we have our own little Krishon here. Like, it's our local Krishon. She's clearly struggling with something. She's just trying to live her best life. Life has handed her a lot of lemons. She's trying to make lemonades, but you guys are not making it easy for her. Because let me tell you, no one sets out to be a single mother.
Nope.
No one gets into the world saying, I'll be a single mother of one, I'll be good, I'll just live my best life. No. When you're in a relationship with somebody and you're starting a family with somebody, in your head you're usually picturing that you're going to be together forever. You're going to raise a family. It's going to be positive. It's going to be good vibes. As in, it's just going to be a good thing for you guys. And then life happens. But you guys, you're not even cutting her any slack. And she does not help the situation by oversharing a lot about her life, because I feel like the more you tell people about things happening in your life, the more you're opening yourself up for criticism. My advice for you, Georgina, keep quiet. You do your thing. If it's influencing, do your thing. If it's, YouTube videos, if it's vlogs, get on your Zoom, do your thing. Don't listen to what people have to say, and don't feel the need to respond to everyone, because everyone has an opinion. everyone is trying to project some sort of insecurity. They've seen you, you're young, you appear to be successful, and they're not. So they're like, ah, unimbaba. People are going to talk about you. So it's up to you to figure out what you're going to respond to and where your energy is going to be directed at.
Yes, sir.